Hi, good afternoon. This is Catherine with Damn Good Marketing. And you and I touched base through Facebook Messenger, and I had sent over, just letting you know, I would do a free audit of your website, which this is what this is. I'm going to cover three areas of topics. And then if you have any additional questions, we're more than happy to sit down and chat with you. First of all, love your logo. Super cool logo. Just looking at, I think it's incredibly unique as well as very clean. So I think that's really cool. I am on your website here. First thing I do want to share with you that I can just point out is content. So just to give you a heads up, when we have websites, as much as we want them to be about us, we also have to make sure that we're putting information on there that Google's algorithms are going to pick up. So unfortunately for us who want a cleaner website, Google wants a lot of content. So that's the first thing I can share with you is that we want to make sure that you have enough content on there that Google's finding your website educational to the end user, as well as it's going to pick you up in those algorithms when someone does a keyword search for you. So that's the first thing that I can see, which we can help you with content if that's something that you would be interested in. The second thing we're going to talk about is Google My Business. So what I did is I jumped in here and I did a quick search, which this would be considered a keyword search. Okay. Anything that someone types into the Google search bar is called a keyword search. So I typed in headshot photography Tampa. The reason I did that is you do have that as one of your taglines up here. If you see headshot photography Tampa, Florida, this is what gets pulled up. So when you do when someone does a search, at the top is you're going to have your local relevance map, your map pack, and I did expand on it. So when I clicked on here, it's going to show me very similar to the organic traffic, but you have your ads at the top. And then down below is going to be the organic websites that have their Google My Business up and optimized. And unfortunately, I did not come across skill capture media. So on the top page, which doesn't mean that you're not on there, but it's just showing me that it's not your website's not coming up on there. And that is going to be where about 20 to 30% of people will find business is going to be through the Google My Business, so the Google Map Pack. Down below the Google My Business Map Pack is going to be all the organic websites. So in here, what I did is I brought up your largest competitor, which is this Kevin Kelly, and I threw it into Ahrefs. So Ahrefs is it's a website that we have a membership to that gives us all the background information to websites. This is how we do our research as well as track how well your website is doing after things have been optimized. And in here, we cover a couple of things. This top bar right here is going to be what we focus on. The UR is the strength of your website, and the DR is domain rating. It's how trustworthy Google finds your website. Both of these numbers can go up to 100. We're going to talk about backlinks in a minute, but right now, I already touched on content briefly, but I'm going to move forward with that and talk about SEO. So SEO is your search engine optimization, and that's where with your content you're being found for these organic keywords. And that's how you're going to find people are going to find you based off of what they're searching for. The last thing we'll talk about in just a second is going to be the backlinks and referring domains. So when we have these organic keywords, it's going to push your organic traffic. So right now, one person has found you based off of just a Google search. But if I click on keywords, this is what there's three columns in here: the volume, the KD, and then the position. So volumes, how often these particular keywords are going to be researched per month, and they do change monthly. So every 30 days, this will update itself. The keyword difficulty can range from 0 up to a high number. And anything over 10 can be relatively hard to rank for in a short period of time. Anywhere from 0 to 5, though, is pretty easy to get you ranking within 3 to 6 months at the most. And then the position is where your website's going to fall based off of these keywords that they're finding on your website. So just taking corporate headshot to Tampa for an example. is being searched 50 times a month with a keyword difficulty of 8, and you're being found in the 51st position on Google's rankings. That means there's 50 other companies that are going to come ahead of you when someone types in this particular keyword search. Really, the goal would be to get you on page one, where you're ranking within the top 5, or page 2 within the top 8 to 9. So really, that's the goal, is to get you on higher pages. Now, how do you do that? That's through the search engine optimization. So you can optimize your website. And what that means is just make sure that everything on your website is going to be ready for on site SEO. But the cost when SEO that comes into the business owners is going to be on your monthly SEO, because it is uh, an ongoing cost to keep first you moving up in ranks on Google, but as well as when you get to those slots of first, second, third, fourth, fifth, etc., is keeping you there. And part of that's through these backlinks and referring domains. So backlinks are simply put a link from one website to another. And why it's important to understand a backlink, how it helps, is it pushes power to your website, and so does referring domains. So at the end of the day, these are both going to be high power, high credible websites that link to yours. And that what that does is it shows Google that you're credible, and helps give you a boost on your own website, which helps boost your ranking on Google. So where the cost comes in for those SEO services is really putting the backlinks in place, because there is a cost to actually linking your website to another at times. So what we would do is go to your competitors. So I'm going to show you their numbers in a second. Um, Actually, I'll just hop in there now. So take a look. These were your numbers on the Ahrefs. We'll hop into your competitors. So they have a 31 is the strength of their website, DR of a 9. They have 482 backlinks, 86 referring domains. Remember, yours was at 19 and 4. So they got a lot of power going to their website. They're being found for 1,300 keywords, and then they're getting over 1,000 views on their website organically just through Google per month. Does that mean they're making 1,000 sales per month? Not necessarily. Really, your capture ratio is probably 8 to 10%, but still, that would be a fair amount of new clients for you. Just to touch on their organic keywords, they are being found for glamour photography. They're being found for professional headshots Tampa. They're actually in that number 1 spot. They are being found for headshot photographer Tampa, and this is a keyword difficulty of 5. We could easily get you up there, right behind him, or if not above him. So to keep this all in mind, Tampa headshots being searched 150 times, keyword difficulty of 8. But we would go for some of these lower keywords, get you ranking for those, get some power to you from these backlinks. I'll hop into their backlinks here in a second so you can see what a backlink is. And why it's important to have these is, once again, it just pushes power to your site. So what we would do is we would go in, and their DR and you are the same. So we would go in for these high powered links, find out if there's a cost to them, and then find out how else we can push power to your website and try to mimic some of the same power that they have and get you ranking higher on Google. I have done some previous research on headshots in Tampa, and there is actually a high amount of search results. People are looking for your service, and the difficulty on those keywords are much less than other niches like plumbers or roofers, etc. So it would be behooves to me to tell you that this wouldn't work for you, because it totally would. But if you're looking to find out how we can implement some different strategies into your website and get you ranking higher to bring in more business, I'm more happy to put a proposal together. What we do with the next step is called a deep dive, where we get a better idea of where you want to take your business, what type of flow you're looking for, and then get you a quote or proposal based around what it is that you're trying to do, what your business goals are. So that's the next step. Once again, I'm Catherine. I am one of the sales consultants here with Damn Good Marketing. I am in Tampa. I live down the Riverview area. My business partner, Carissa, is out in Texas. And what we do is help small business owners like yourself get your dreams going with your business and help get those organic searches in place for you. But what you can do is respond back to this email or give me a call at 757-846-0186. All right. Now, thank you for your time. We look forward to being of assistance to you. Have a great day.